game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, Brian Bayo.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And the righty deals. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Over the monster and onto Lansdowne Street. Home run. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's Mookie to hit. In the air on the infield, Bregman hauls it in, and there's one away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 3. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, number 80.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
That one missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Steps on first for the out.
Batting second.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
On a line out towards center. Outman makes the grab for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent
Batting
base.
third, the third baseman,
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So 2 down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And that one fouled off. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2. Bregman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Some high cheese for strike 3. And the Red Sox leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Back now at Fenway. All set for the start of the inning. Will Smith to the plate. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. On the ground to third. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Now here is Andy Pajes. Bayo, 6'1" righty, 195 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 8, TK.
2 down, base is empty. Now, Kike Hernandez. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Just missed. That pitch gets the corner. 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
No, that's a ball. 3-1.
Fastball for a strike. Full count now. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Hesung Kim in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Meyer Tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the second. Stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Just missed. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one misses in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Struck him out looking.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. Just hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Next offering is fouled back. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Upstairs. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Smith squeezes it, and that is that. Down in order go the Red Sox. And it remains 1-0. Top half of the third inning, and now the center fielder, James Outman.
James Outman.
Bayo back to work. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And ball 1. In for a strike, and it's 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Bat to right. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered here in this one. That one missing inside. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball. 2-1.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. First time up was a pop out. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Trevor Story. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And that one is lifted in the air. Outman right there to make the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Marcelo.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. A little bit low. Ball 2. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop up here, third base side. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. Outman makes the grab, and that's the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Boston, there's Freddie Freeman now.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Just missed. That missed by a lot. Now 2-0. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Slapped foul. And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's in the dirt. Freeman leads off second with nobody out.
Two and two.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Man at second. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Grounded out his first time. And downstairs. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Renan Bernardino, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Hicks warming up as well. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He reached out a walk his first time.
Hernandez.
Up and in, ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike. In there at the knees. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Boston, John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Masataka Yoshida. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ball one there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-1. And delivers outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next, Red Sox, the right fielder, Julio. Abreu.
Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Julio Abreu.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Oh, 1 down. And that's in for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Freeman tossed to second, relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston, here's the center fielder, James Outman. What a stop. But no chance. That's an infield single.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Meyer to second, over to first, safe.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 in this one. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That misses. Ball 1. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Ohtani over at second, 1 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Ohtani coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brian Bayo out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the Red
Jordan
Sox.
Hicks gets the ball now.
Number 46.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so
Jordan.
this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 1
Hicks
strike.
measures 6 feet 2 inches, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Yo 1. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next pitch is outside.
1 and 2.
And that's down and away. Man at first, 1 away.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2
take it back.
aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. That's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 2. Just missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. And that's in there at the knees. Ground ball could be 2. Looks to second. That's 1, and that's 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. And that's through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next one in the dirt.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Drilled out towards left center field, ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
What a gutsy play. I always found it was difficult because of such a wide warning track here at Fenway Park. To get back there, sometimes you don't know where you are. But with reckless abandon, he goes up and challenges the monster and comes down with an incredible catch.
And there's a foul ball. That one's in there. And that's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Story in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one the other way. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 4-0. Back here at Fenway, top of the 6th inning. The batter now will be Will Smith.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hicks back to work inside, and that's ball 1. Just off the inside edge. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper. Swings over the top of that one.
Full camp.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Smith gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Hernandez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. To third. Good feed. That's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of them there. Now 1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back inside Fenway Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Hit in the air, center field. Outman in position. And it's caught for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Duran in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yoshida stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Out towards right center field. Outman sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top of inning number 7. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hyun-Sung Kim. This one popped up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Outman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Popped in the air, left field. Duran hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
And next for L.A., Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two outs. Oh, and that liner got him. The throw is still in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Alex Bregman. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
There's the strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering way off the plate.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
And it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And that one hammered. And it's off the green monster. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
One out, runner at second. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 86 appears to be getting loose. Number 78 also getting ready. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And now the count is even. And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. First pitch just misses.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Misses again, 5 in a row.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Abreu over at second. Rafaela at first. 1 gone. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Fought off foul.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. You remember it? Be honest. You remember that?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it, but it was worth it.
Yeah, there's 2 away. My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with it. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Kevin Apier.
Kevin Apier. See, I wasn't ready for that. That's just wrong, man.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. On the ground. And that is the inning. Boston strands a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Greg Weisser.
Greg Weisser.
Now it's Mookie
Leading
Betts.
off for Los Angeles.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills.
Betts.
The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off. That's a little bit low.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swings through the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The other way, makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Freeman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jorge Alcala preparing to come on if needed. Bernardino getting cranked up as well. And that one missing low.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And misses inside. And that one is in for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Okay.
On the ground to the left. Throw over to Toro. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. Slice to right. Abreu makes the play, and it's out number 3. Dodgers down in order. They lead 4-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 86.
Now,
And he's got a
pitching for the
nice lead to
Dodgers,
work with, so he should come in
Number
throwing
86.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Trevor Story now.
leading off. For
You
the
talk
Red
about
Sox,
elite defensive
the
players,
shortstop,
especially in the middle of the
Trevor
diamond, and this guy
Story.
is at the top of the list. And a pitch. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got
Now
a pitch that he
batting,
knew he
the
could
second
handle,
baseman,
allowed himself to
Marcelo.
stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. Outside low. 1-0.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a miss
1 ball,
at a
1
slider.
strike.
Swings through that. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 78 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda also throwing. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball left side to second for 1, and it's over his head. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared Duran.
Now batting Jaron Duran. 0 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air out to left. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sac fly. It's 4-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
The batter, number 7.
Now it's the DH,
Designated hitter,
Masataka Yoshida.
Yoshida.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And that one wrapped foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Just missed. That one missed. Meyer, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Third baseman
And in
number
this
2,
critical spot, up steps Alex Bregman. First pitch misses.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Tying run at the plate. That's inside. And that's ball 2.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Payoff pitch. There's a line drive to left field. And it bangs off the monster. One runs in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Number 86 won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back for the new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Dodgers,
for the Dodgers, Alex
number
Vesia.
51.
And a tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
A move ready to go now. Leading off, Shohei Ohtani. That's off the inside corner. And this one is off and running. The 1-0. And another ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And he can't come up with it.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
And now it's Mookie Betts. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Ohtani aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And downstairs. Two out, space is empty. Out to short, Story. Tosses to first, and Freeman is retired. And that will end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Fenway, and our pitcher in this game, number 80.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And the 1-0. There's a strike. And that one upstairs. Out to center. Outman has this one sized up. Corrals it. One up, one down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox.
The designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Foul ball. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
He holds it in. 2 away.
Bregman.
2 down, base is empty. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
That clips the corner.
1-1.
Just off the outside edge. misses outside. The other way, and he beats the shift, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next to hit, Julio Abreu. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one. Two outs. And that one a little bit high. And that's off the inside edge. 3-0. Swing and a foul out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One left for the Red Sox. Scoreless after one. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Bayo back to work. And ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And there's a ball.
Ball 3. 3-1.
Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left, and it hits off the monster. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Will Smith, batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. In there at the knees, that is strike two. Second inning here, no score. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Hard hit, right side. Over to first, and they get the out on Smith. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2. And
he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Enrique Hernandez at the plate and takes high there. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here at the top of the second. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela.
And that's too high. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Abraham Toro now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
That clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Ball 1 there. And that's outside.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missing there. Counts full, 3-2.
3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Boston, on to the 3rd inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. This one in the air, right field. Abreu makes the play. 1 away.
Batting up, the center fielder, number 33, James.
And here is James Outman. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
Check swing, called strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Next offering is fouled back.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. Ohtani in his 8th season, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Top of the 3rd, no score.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Man on second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for LA, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Fenway Park, and now the rookie second baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer.
First pitch just misses. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 and 2.
goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And
Now
I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch
Now
on the
batting,
run right
the
there. He
designated
saved
hitter,
extra
Nota
bases for sure.
Importante.
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yoshida at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Ball to strike. Just off the inside edge. Fastball for a strike at 95. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox, and we are still scoreless. On to the 4th, and now here is Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive, pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Down the inside corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Freeman on at first, nobody out. That's too low. And 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground to third. Bregman. The turn by Meyer at second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Grounded out his first time up. Ripped on a line. Rafaela calls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. Back now at Fenway. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Stepping in, Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Wilyer Abreu will hit next. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boo. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a bouncer. Hernandez in plenty of time to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Offense held in check there. We played 4. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Boston, top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Andy Pajes. Bayo back to work. Inside. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's a fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that is out of play. Pajes gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one the other way. Oh, he can't hang on. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Kim in the box now. Takes strike 1. One out, the runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it's off the green monster. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Next to hit, James Outman. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Dodgers threatening. Movement in the bullpen. Jordan Hicks up and loosening in the pen. Weissert warming up as well. Two on, one out. And a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. Chopped on the ground. Toro whips it to first in time. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back in Boston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Narvaez. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb. So they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Swing and a ground ball. Kim. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Doubled in his first AB.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Off the plate, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a slow roller. He'll do it himself. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down in order go the Red Sox. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard. all set for the top of the sixth. And here is Mookie Betts. Betts, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2011. The shortstop takes the ball. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
1-1. Two balls, one strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That one not close. 2-1. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. Bottom of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
Marcelo Meyer.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Okay.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And to Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth. That's inside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that is ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone. 2-0. In the dirt. And the runner holds. There's a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Bregman in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Meyer at second, Yoshida over at first with 1 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bases loaded, 1 away. That one missing inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott also getting ready. That's down and in.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Number 80 departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
So they
Los
turn
Angeles.
things over to the righty, number 78.
78.
Just trying to keep this one close
Ben
here, and this is where a
Casterio.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So bases
Now
loaded
batting,
with
the
one
center
away.
fielder,
And now
Cedar
the center fielder,
Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela. Just
No, that's
missed.
the ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swings and misses. And that is strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
This to third. Down the line, and it's foul.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. On a line. Outman makes the grab on the run. Play at the plate, not in time, he's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Outside low, ball 1.
One ball, no strike.
Out to short, Betts. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2, and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Abreu makes the grab, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 44, Andy.
Now at the
Pajes.
plate, Andy Pajes. He's 2 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Activity in the bullpen. Justin Wilson getting ready to go. Whitlock, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Red Sox leading it by 2. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one drifts inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Kike Hernandez.
Strike one to Kike Hernandez.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Red Sox by 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And a base hit up the middle. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couple of singles back to
Now
back.
back,
You'll often
the
hear the
center fielder,
phrase short to
James
it, long through it,
Outman.
and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian Bayo gives way. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for the Red
Justin
Sox.
Wilson will take over
Number
here.
32.
These are the spots relievers
Justin
really make a name for themselves. Late
Wilson.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, James Outman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Dodgers strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
86.
Number 86.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the first
Leading
baseman,
off
Abraham
for the
Toro.
Red Sox, the first baseman, Abraham Toro.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one
The
down.
batter number 10.
Really nice job to get your
Shortstop,
first out of the ball
Trevor
game.
Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider.
Now batting,
Good
the
two-strike
second
pitch right
baseman,
there.
Mark
At worst case
Miller.
scenario, it's weak contact in
Miller.
play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Outside low, and the count 1-2.
2-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Toro makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Betts. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. There's the strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one fouled off. A little bit low.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one is inside. The Dodgers down by a pair, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it bangs off the monster. Betts into second.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
1 out, runner at second. And now Freddie Freeman. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Justin Wilson will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 3. First pitch misses. To third. He gets to it with a slide. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail it here 2-0. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Brayan Bello. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one missed. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. Bello, in his third season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Nobody out, runner at first. Okay. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. Shohei on the go. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Just missed.
3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
And misses inside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Check swing in the 0-2, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
That is good.
Will Smith to the plate.
Smith.
And there's the strike. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Betts, the lead runner at second. Freeman at first. One gone.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
High in the air, out to right. Abreu under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Batting six, the right fielder, number 44.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. When you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Andy Pajes stands in now and watches strike one. And there's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Red Sox coming up. Back here at Fenway, and starting in this one, number 80. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the left fielder,
Lead
Jaron
off
Duran.
for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Swings through that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And now, Masataka Yoshida. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
No ball, one strike.
One out, base is empty. Ripped to third. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Now it's Alex Bregman. That one finds the zone. Strike one. 2 out, space is empty. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next offering way upstairs.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And the right-hander deals. And he gets Bregman. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Down the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. Bayo back to work. And that one is inside ball one. Not even close there. Ball two. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's the strike. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani digs in now. That's in there. Strike one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. At-bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here at the top of the second. The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Mookie now. Walked his first time. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Ohtani at second with nobody out. The rare K for Mookie. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris.
Here's a wild note on Soto. His first career home run technically happened before his major league debut. He hit the homer in a suspended game, and stats go towards the original date of the game, which means Soto hit a major league home run 5 days before he reached the big leagues.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
One thing I forgot to mention in that story is Soto's first home run was also his first career hit, and it proved to be the game winner. Guess who they beat that day? The New York Yankees.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that drops in for a strike.